course. I don't know if the sport. What have you seen much in the way of sports in heaven?
So my husband loves sports. If the TV's on, he's watching sports. And so one time, it seemed like every time Jesus was taking me to heaven, we were playing ball. He loves ball games.
All right.
Everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's right. So everything had to do with balls. There's gel balls that you can throw at each other. And when they hit you, it's like the gel, it's just like intense laughter. And you try to it's like water balloons, but they're balls. And when they hit you, it's just intense laughter. So you try to get hit. And everything was balls. Everything was sports. And I was just like, Jesus. And he says, I love sports. And I was like, all right, I guess that's good.
So good. That was so good. Now, just before, when you talked about everything is light, we were talking about off the air that even Kat describes many things are made out of light. You said the boat looked like they're made out of light. And then I said, ask you, have you ever gone any place in heaven and seen the night sky as we would think of it? Kat doesn't emphasize it that much. She says there's Christmas town and there's different things. But tell me what you told me about what God showed you in the night.
So Jesus and I have seen Christmas town, and it really is there. It is real. So I have my own story for that. But so Jesus and I had stepped over, and I was with Jesus, and we were like sitting on an edge of someplace up in the universe. We're like sitting on the edge, dangling our feet off of nothing.
Really?
Overlooking nothing. Like there's a ledge in the sky that you can just sit on. So you're not afraid of heights when you're with Jesus.
That's good to know.
Good thing, right? That's
really good to know.
And so we were sitting on this edge, and we were looking out, and it was black. It was dark. It was black, but it was just wonderful. And you could see, I don't know, you could just see the other planets and the other skies, the other stars, and just you could see black, but then you could also see the planets that were out there. And all of a sudden I had a ball in my hand. Oh, here we are with balls again, right? And I had like this ball, and I don't know why, but it just suddenly appeared in my hand. And Jesus said, throw it. And I thought, okay, because it was this big, it was just a ball. And so I throw this ball out into this blackness, and it just starts getting huge. And he said, it's a planet, and it will always be. He says, you're creating with me.
Wow.
Come and create with me.
So he had you, if I could put it in these words, he had you literally create a planet when you didn't even know you were going to do it.
And I didn't even know I didn't know what I was going to do. You learn to trust. Mm-hmm. He shows you things, and you're doing things that you don't know why you're doing it or what it is. So you just learn to trust that he knows what he's talking about. So I threw this ball, and it just started just developing, and it was just a huge planet. And he says, you're creating with me. Come and create with me. So I can do that more often. I did it once. I haven't done it since.
Was he saying, was your sense is only when you're in heaven that can you do that kind of thing? Or was he saying in faith you could do that kind of thing now? What was he saying to you?
I kind of got the impression that step over and be with him and create with him that way. I know that you can't, that he creates arms and legs. We talked about that last time. Is whatever you do with him, do it with him.
Yeah.
If you're praying for someone to have a new arm or a leg or a spine or whatever, do it with him and create with him.
Yeah.
You can't obviously do this by yourself, so you do it with him.